Hi, in this video I'll show you how to create a mask using a pattern image and how to make a striped sphere object. The pattern image is something I made for this project, so it's not a ready-made asset. But it's very simple, and you can easily create your own as well. Add a UV sphere. Apply Validate. To create the mask, we'll add a pattern image to opacity. Since UVS matter when applying images, let's first check the UVS of the UV sphere. You can view the UVS in Inspector. If the inspector is invisible, you can enable it from Interface. Now the UVS of the UV sphere are displayed. The UV sphere and the regular sphere have different UV layouts. The sphere has a cross-shaped UV layout, which doesn't give a seamless result when applying a pattern image. The UV sphere, on the other hand, has square UVS, allowing a seamless pattern. That's why we're using a UV sphere in this tutorial. Add the image to opacity. Import the pattern image prepared earlier. Here's the image I imported. It's designed to be seamless so the pattern doesn't break. It's just 3 lines of equal width. Very simple to make, so I hope you'll give it a try. Here are the details of the image. Set both tiling X and tiling Y to repeat. You can adjust translation or rotation and scale. If you set the scale to an integer value, any misalignment will be corrected. Let's set it to an integer. The misaligned parts have been nicely fixed. As long as the value is an integer, increasing it won't cause the pattern to shift. That completes the image setup. So now we'll create a mask based on it. Since the mask depends on the mesh density, we'll do some preparation to make the mask as smooth as possible. Tap Subdivide several times. The more you subdivide, the cleaner the mask will be, but it will also increase the file size. So we'll set it to 3 subdivisions this time. Open the settings for Reproject to Vertex. Check only Opacity to Mask. Tap from itself. The mask has now been created. The image is no longer needed, so delete it. The mask is a little rough, but it will smooth out when we convert it to 3D, so we'll continue as is. Areas with dense mesh like this can easily lose their shape during extraction. Since it's a small detail, you can leave it if it doesn't bother you. But for this tutorial, we'll remove the mask only in this area. Switch to Cell Mask. Change the settings. Since we also want to remove the mask on the opposite side, uncheck Front-Facing Vertex Only. Turn off Symmetry and select the area you want to erase. We've successfully removed the mask on the opposite side. Now let's extract it into a 3D shape. I set the thickness to a relatively high value, so the change is easier to see. The mask's roughness is affecting the corners, so we'll adjust it using smoothness. The corners are smooth now. You can change the number of vertices on the sides using Edge Loop. The vertex count has increased. If you don't need thickness or want to avoid adding more vertices, I think it's fine to leave it unchecked. Tap Extract. Clear the mask. The original UV sphere remains, so hide it or delete it if you don't need it. And with that, the model is complete. You can create many different shapes or interesting forms using the same pattern image. So I hope you'll give it a try. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.